Valerie, thank you for coming to this interview for
No
the job.
problem.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask you a couple questions during this interview, so try to answer them the best you can.
Okay.
Okay, so my first question is, what do you do to keep track of all the information at once? Like, how would you be able to remember to clean an animal's tank or feed them on a daily basis?
I would probably keep a notepad with me, easy to go, clip it on somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and basically write down my tasks I have that day. And I'll write down the tasks and make sure to check them off whenever I'm done.
Okay, my next question for you would be, would you take responsibility if the animals that you fed were someone to get sick?
Yes, I would, because I wouldn't want anyone else to take the blame on something I did. And so I would take the blame, explain I'm sorry, and then try to do best in taking care of the animal as it goes
Okay.
to health.
Alright, so if you were to give a tour in a zoo and I let you give a tour to a bunch of kids from schools and everything, how effectively would you be able to give the information to them?
I would think I'd be pretty effective. I'm really good with information keeping and wise, and I'll be really entertaining with the kids, keep them entertained, unharmed, and know information about the animals.
Okay. So what are your qualifications to be an employee at the DFW Zoo?
I don't have much experience. I gone there when I was little. I always had experience with all sorts of kinds of animals, even when I was young, all the way up to now. And so I think I'll be a pretty good job at it.
Alright. So how well do you think you're able to work with others on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being able to show how much you're able to work with other people? How would you rate yourself?
I'm pretty low on myself. I'll give myself a 5 or a 6. I'm really good at working with others, even if they're slackers or whatever you call it. And I'm always usually the leader, keep everything on task, make sure everything's done. It's always really good at the end. But I guess I'm pretty good at it.
Okay. Are you able to work under pressure and not get easily overwhelmed in what you're doing?
Yes, I believe I do. You need that, especially if there's something wrong with the animal and you need automatically help with the animal. You don't want to be freaking out when the animal's right there, needing assistance, or a person.
Okay. So, let me ask you this. What kind of goals do you have for yourself?
Goals, I want to be better for the environment. I want to help out better and saving animals as much as I can. I do that to now, but more involving with exotic and almost extinct animals, because those are huge problems now. Like polar bears, I want to help keep them alive and survive. I want to do something big.
Okay, so the next question I have for you, what kind of experiences do you hope to gain?
I hope to gain more experience of helping. There's a very dangerous situation, like the animal's badly hurt from a poacher or something. I rather have information and able to do all my procedures if there's no anywhere close to helping, like areas. I rather know what to do and how to help and taking care of wise more than I do now.
Okay, so now this is the last question I have for you. Tell me a brief description on why should I hire you.
I believe I should be hired. I have more experience than most kids my age, even when I was younger. I had experience. I have been there when animals were birthed, and I know what to do if there's problems. I know what to do if they're harmed or need CPR and all that. I have lots of information, more than I should know. And so I think I can be a big help with that, and I just really want to learn more.
Okay. Thank you for your interview.
Thank you. You gonna stop?